This noon, the Federal Aviation Administration is investigating the possibility of a near collision over LaGuardia Airport. The incident reportedly involves two loaded jetliners and the possibility the planes came within 50 feet of each other as they tried to land in the dark. Tim Minton is following this story for us. He joins us from the Eyewitness newsroom with the latest. Tim?
Rob, the Federal Aviation Administration is investigating what happened late last month when two jets got perhaps too close to each other as they were on approach. Nobody got hurt, but the question now is whether that's because of good flying or good luck.
The planes were 1,700 feet over Queens and Flushing Bay when it happened, in clear weather, at 11 o'clock one of the last nights in February. A United flight from Denver and an American flight from Dallas were both minutes away from landing. An FAA investigation has determined this sequence of events. The United flight requests a go-around, a routine procedure approved that night by air traffic controllers, which amounts to circling back to approach the airport again. The American flight coming in behind United is ordered to follow United with a go-around of its own. Both planes, a 737 and MD-88, land safely. The FAA says neither pilot reports a near collision. But in what it's calling a routine review, the FAA subsequently decided to look at radar tapes of what happened to find out just how close the jets came to each other. The review follows a pair of other February air traffic incidents in which passenger jets did come close to other planes. In those cases, a nation's air jet and days later an American plane were both buzzed by military fighters on training flights. No one was injured in those cases either.
The FAA says its review of the latest incident, the one approaching LaGuardia, could be over and facts could be revealed as soon as later today. In any event, if those facts do reveal that the planes got dangerously close, then the FAA could begin to probe why the pilots failed to report it. And that's the latest from the newsroom. Rob, Nancy, back to you.
All right, Tim, thanks. A federal grand jury in Brooklyn investigating the tragedy of TWA Flight 800 reportedly will have a look at radar videotape today. A retired pilot who owns the tape insists it shows a missile in the sky at the time the plane exploded. The federal government categorically denies that. Well, while the aircraft is being reassembled on Long Island, the FBI seized the videotape from the home of that retired pilot. He says the tape is a copy of FAA radar showing an object heading toward the jet. FBI Director James Kallstrom does not discount the missile theory.
We talked about in the first press conference, missile, bomb, or mechanical theory. And really that's still what's in play. Of course, we had eyewitnesses that saw things in the sky. And there's been numerous commercial jets in the world, fortunately not in the United States, that were shot down with missiles. So it's still there.
Kallstrom says search crews are still finding pieces of the plane on the ocean floor.